And as promised, it's time to introduce you guys to Stacy Pirtle with the Magic Dragon Trails. Stacy, I'm so glad to have you. Before we talk about this upcoming event, I wanted to give you an opportunity to give us a quick synopsis on what is the Magic Dragon Trails, because listen guys, one of the coolest things taking place at the lake over the last year or so. So Stacy, welcome.
Thank you.
What is the Magic Dragon Trails?
All right, so the Magic Dragon Trails are a system of multi-use recreational trails that we're looking to build. We've got a master plan so far of about 70 miles of trails here. We're going to start hopefully breaking ground this fall, maybe late fall, between Three Seasons Road and Nichols Road. Those trails are going to have at the most a 5% grade increase and decrease, which if you know the Ozarks and you know the lay of the land, that's kind of amazing. But they're very family friendly, kid friendly. Kids that live down Three Seasons Road could walk or ride their bike on those trails to Osage Beach Elementary.
Wow, that's going to be a beautiful addition. And for those of you who might have been living under a rock the last year or so and don't know about what the Magic Dragon Trails are already doing, talk about the facility out there by the Y. And you guys have had bicycle skills park, or bicycle skills clinics. You guys have really been active.
Yes, we have. We ran four bicycle skills clinic. We had one where we had a professional mountain biker come in, and he gave tips to some of those more experienced. But one of the really cool things that we did this summer were the 3 bicycle skills camps. We have Strider bikes, which are balance bikes. You don't have any pedals on them. They learn to kind of walk, then run, then glide with them, and then they pedal. And so we ran those camps a week long. We had, I want to say, a total of 36 kids, and I had over 20 that by the end of the week were pedaling, and they ranged from ages 2 to 18. Just so touching. I got a Facebook message last night from one of the moms. They don't even live here. They have a place down here, and they were here, so little girl wanted to come out and do it because she'd been riding back in Kansas City her scooter with the other kids in the neighborhood that were biking. And so it was a little hard for her to keep up. And so we got her riding, pedaling. So she's out pedaling, and they're coming back Labor Day weekend, and we're going to try to meet up at the Skills Park at the YMCA. The Skills Park itself is more for kids or adults that are already riding their bike. It's got obstacles on there. We've got a lot of rollovers, serpentines, Y bridges, that type of thing, to kind of introduce them to mountain biking. And then we've got 2/3 mile trail out there that is a kind of a novice intermediate trail to see what mountain biking is really kind of all about.
And one of the things I love that you guys have done is, let's face it, down here at the lake, the poverty level, a lot of people don't understand how serious of an issue that is. And so you guys, with Branches of the Lake, have partnered for a partnership where you guys really help families or kids who may not be able to get their own bike.
Yes, we are doing a bike giveaway, and once a month, and we've done that every month this year. We hope to extend that next year with the help of some of the businesses and donors. We're also looking, I get calls quite a bit asking if we can take extra bikes that people have just sitting in their garage. The kids are gone or outgrown them. And so we're going to be working to have some type of storage facility shop somewhere that we can get a group of seniors and maybe veterans to work on rehabbing those bikes and give those bikes away to kids. So yeah, this is an activity, the trails, and that's kind of why we did it. It's an economic builder, but it's also a healthy builder for families and kids to get out and get off the screens and actually enjoy being outside, walking, riding your bike. That's something you can do a lifetime. You can't necessarily, and I love football and basketball. My kid played those all through the years. But, biking and walking is something that you can do forever.
For sure. And so those of you watching that may not have heard about the Magic Dragon Trails, you're like, man, this sounds awesome. I want to get involved. Well, there's a really cool event coming up in October that you guys are holding. It's the Halloween Park and Haunted Trail. I'm getting pretty excited, so tell us about this event.
Okay, so this event is on this actual Skills Park. We're going to have businesses or civic groups come in and set up. They've got 15-foot space where they can set up a booth. It can be, a coloring contest, a photo booth, pumpkin carving, any type of Halloween activity. I don't know if kids like to bob for apples anymore, but those type of things. And the Skills Park is going to be the safe, fun, family-friendly area. Then we're going to have 15 feet that businesses and civic organizations can decorate in the trails that is actually haunted and scary. And so we're looking for groups to come out and do that. We're running it October 27th through the 29th, which is a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully we will have great weather and we won't have to move it inside, but we are also looking for a potential location where we might be able to do that. So anybody can register to decorate, church groups. It's just a great family activity, and all of the funds will be going to Magic Dragon Trails for trail construction.
Incredible. And look, we need you guys, you businesses, you civic organizations, get behind this cause, because as Stacy alluded to, the screens, the video games, the cell phones, those are getting out of control. And you guys have seen when you put a kid in an element outside and give them something that's challenging and they can learn, they typically thrive and they want to do it more and more.
Yeah, one of the best things that we saw from the Bicycle Skills Camp was the confidence that the kids got from learning to ride a bike. We had one little boy, probably the most touching, and I may cry here, but came and just really, you could tell he didn't have a social network and maybe was one of those kids that wasn't going to be involved with typical team sports. By the end of the week, he had learned to ride his bike. He had developed friendships with kids. Grandma and Grandpa were so pleased with what he was doing. They went out and bought him a new bike. It was just an incredibly touching story.
And that makes it all so worth all of your time and your effort. So hey, before I let you go, I want you to tell the people watching at home or online right now, how do they reach out to you so they can get involved?
All right. Well, we have a registration form. You can contact us at branchesforthelake.com, or I'm sorry, branchesforthelake.org. You can also email amy@branchesforthelake.org.
Perfect. We'll put those up on screen as well right there. Well, Stacy, keep up the great work, my friend. Looking forward to this event, October 27th, 28th, 29th at the Magic Dragon Skills Obstacle Park. Thank you so much, Stacy.
Thank you.